3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want. And we got Kev back. So long, dude.
It has. Bart was hitting me. He was like, Kev, pull up. I was like, nah, Bart, I can't even do it, man.
Every other week, I'm like, Kev, because we have our favorites, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, Kev.
And they were all booked?
What about this?
Just kidding.
No. No, but I'm like, Kev, what about this week? And then I'm like, I understand, you got a family.
My wife was like, bro, you ain't doing it. I'm serious about the news. Ain't no just kidding. I'm serious. You ain't going nowhere. And then she was like, you might could go outside. And I was like, please, I want to go see my friends. This time, once June happened, I was like, Liz, please.
So your leash got longer and longer.
A little bit longer. I can't travel yet, but she let me come here. So.
Does she have a double standard where like she's going out doing things? No. She was, well, at first we were like all scared, like, you know, the CDC this, but now the CDC was like, asymptomatic can transmit. And then like 2 days ago, they're like, never mind, they can't. Yeah. And this is like, bro, what, you know what, just, we don't know.
I'm like, you need a mask? You don't need a mask. Bro, okay, you really need a mask. They're like, surfaces can hold it. Never mind.
And then people are like, hey, I believe in science, stay home. And then they're like, hey, never mind, now you can go out, you're fine.
It's just like, there was so much going on, but like, and then I found out Sweden never closed anything.
Nope.
They were just like, nah, bro. The whole time. And they had like a lot, but not like more. They didn't have the most. You know what I mean?
We're doing it based off age, right? Like more recommendations. Like if you're older, more susceptible. You guys just stay in your, I don't know, whatever homes, and then
just a regular home. Yeah, basically like use your common sense. If you're old and this might affect you more, then stay home. Or if you have pre-existing conditions,
it's almost like when people will have self-preservation if they want to live. Right. They'll stay home if they're older.
They were being treated like adults.
It's weird. It's weird.
You know?
New concept.
Bart, do you want to explain your gloves? What's going on?
Yeah, so this is so weird, but I found out I have eczema, and I'm like, so I went to, so I've been getting these really little blisters, like a ton of them. You know that, what's that one, like, not a syndrome, but some people, they can't look like a bunch of little holes.
Clusters? Oh, tryptophobia?
Yeah, so if you have this and you look at it, you're gonna freak out, because it looks like a ton of little holes. It looks nasty.
Oh, let me see.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
But, so
I love gross stuff. The iPhone was like that. It was like,
I can't do that.
People were freaking out.
So I have it all over my hands and feet, and it's like, it got really itchy, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I went to a dermatologist, and I thought it was either, I felt like it was either me swimming too much, or it was this new creatine I was taking, and then, and I was hoping it wasn't the pool. And I also swam competitively in junior high. So I was swimming like twice a day, 2 hours each time, and I never got eczema or anything. So I'm like, what the hell is this? So I went to go see the dermatologist, and he goes, it is actually the pool. And what he was saying is, as you get older, you know how like your grandparents, their skin's really thin and not really elastic, so your skin changes.
Yeah, dude, I developed that sun allergy in my mid-20s, out of the blue.
Oh, yeah.
You're allergic to the sun?
Yeah. I get crazy like bumps and rashes, and it's bad.
Yeah, so
didn't you go to the beach for like?
Yeah, it was bad.
You don't care?
She basically just has to pick pain and beach or
or not.
I pretty much chose to suffer to enjoy the beach.
Oh.
It's like if I was allergic to Monster energy drinks.
Which some people would say you are.
Yeah, if since you got a kidney stone, some would say that maybe there are consequences.
I believe in science.
I mean, you brought it up, Steve. I know. Why would you do that?
Well, I was giving you an example.
You got the whole room turned against you.
I'm sorry, I got us off track.
Yeah, so I have this thing called like dehydrosis eczema, and he's like, it's pretty much the pool. And he was like, are you coming out of the pool and then showering right after? And I'm like, no, I just come out of the pool and I pretty much.
And I'm disgusting.
I call that a shower, and I just, we just got this pool, right? So I'm swimming every single day, and every day I'm just coming in and out and coming in and out. And I guess it dried out my skin, and he goes, had you moisturized, this wouldn't have happened because you would have the
Had
extra.
you listened to your wife,
I know.
that's what he should have said.
You gave Gio a solid "I told you so."
Yes.
You can never give her a straight up "I told you so," Bart.
I know.
You gotta give her a piece of one.
Listen, so you
got a doctor certified wife. I told you so. These are "told you so" gloves.
I know. Wear your "I told you so."
And we're having "I told you so" sex.
Oh,
which is no sex.
It's hilarious because at night I have like the vinyl ones. I just got these in from Amazon, but I had like the vinyl ones, and she's laying on my lap, and we're watching like a movie, and I just caress her face. She's just like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Or you guys are having sex and you hear crinkling next.
I can't. I'm telling you, I can't. Because before this shit happened, he had all the bug bites. So then he had like ointment on every single part of his body, and then he had the fucking nose strip, and then the mouth thing. I'm like, what?
Why do you hate sex, Bart?
Yourself.
I've just been going through some
And then
problems
show him
these
the
days.
socks. Show him the fucking squishy
Bart,
socks.
what's happening, bro?
We're not getting another
so I
baby.
got-
Bart, they got you out here bad, bro.
No, man.
Got 2
He
kids.
just needs braces, man.
You said you had the nose strip and the mouth thing and the ointment. It's just going to the bed and she's just like, ugh.
This is just lately. The more you know this guy, the more nosebleeds and weird shit he has.
Oh yeah, and he had fucking tissue.
All that.
Sometimes we're here, and then all of a sudden I look over and he's got a fucking tissue. He didn't even say anything.
She still had the muscles and thought she was getting a deal. And then like, she found out why I was on discount.
Broken, yeah.
Lemon. You got a lemon over there.
Oh, man. You look so strong on Instagram. I watch you.
That's
I'm
what
like,
I said.
eating unhealthy, and I'm like, man, Bart is doing it.
I'm like, why do you work so hard if your shit falls apart like every day?
See, Bart, just be like me. Don't try. That's the problem. You try and then you fail.
I know, that's what happened. I know.
Set the expectations really low.
Low,
A
man.
little bit. It's like, whoa.
Yes.
I don't even go in pools. I just like to hang out outside of them.
That's black. A lot of people be like, nah, we good, bro. It's the vibe thing, not the actual water part.
The cocktail as well, like looking at the pool, yeah.
We have a pool. I don't go in there. It's ridiculous.
Can I come over?
Of course. You can come and get in the pool.
Why don't you
You
get
guys
in the pool?
never swim in there? I
Why?
love swimming, man.
I just don't really want to get wet. It's a whole thing. I gotta take a shower. I take a shower right after, and you're like ashy. It's just like,
Oh, you gotta put on everything.
it's just like I don't be excited to go swimming anymore. Like when I was a kid, that's all we used to do every day. When I lived on military base, they used to have pools, and that was our summer. Just go ride our bikes to the pool, swim all day, have $1, buy chips and a soda.
Hell yeah.
And then like, bro, you remember how much $1 used to be?
I know.
Bro,
Could have got a lot with $1.
$1 that's all you needed,
was
man.
4 quarters.
4
You were
quarters
set.
and you got a drink and chips.
And you could even make a phone call if you needed to.
Man.
I remember going to the gas station and coming back like a trick or treat basket of like candy with $1. It's like,
Dude, my community pool, you could get certified to swim there when you're like 9 years old. So I would go down there on bikes with my friends, and we did all that shit, man.
Yeah,
I can
man.
Be there, man. I can feel the Funyuns in my hands.
It's perfect.
Chlorine
smell the
fingers.
chlorine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pruny fingers.
Yeah.
It was great.
Ice cream man would come.
Your skin's all tight.
But I spent all my money on chips.
I remember the first time in LA, the ice cream man came and he was selling corn. I was like, wait, what is this? Elotes?
Yeah.
Man.
Bomb though, right?
Oh,
Did he also have the fruit with the
yes. I love it.
Did he have the big cube of ice that he just
Yep.
fucking scooped?
That's
That's
freaking
not you.
Mexican culture. I want to appropriate it. When I came, my son's school, they had the corn guy. He had on both sides. Like once you picked him up,
Lucky.
either way you went, you had to go
Can't
buy.
escape it.
So we just took $20 at the beginning of the week and just set it aside for corn and ices.
corn allowance?
Oh man, mayonnaise, cheese.
Yeah, who would have thought, right?
Oh, it's so good.
And sometimes they have Funyuns there, and that actually outrages me because those are my people's food.
Like, don't appropriate my
Yeah, don't take our shit.
Mix
Funyuns
it.
is fucking
This
for
is
white
fusion.
people
You
only.
want to eat a fusion cart?
Oh man, I miss summers though, cause I used to always go to the pool too, and then that's why when I developed the sun allergy in my mid-20s, I'm like, what the fuck? It actually happened during their wedding in Hawaii. That's when I
Really?
started getting my rashes, and I'm like, I thought I was allergic to the salt water or the sand.
You're allergic to love.
I know.
How long does it take for it to get activated? If it's like an hour, does it pop out?
Yeah, like
I thought you had to prep your skin. That doesn't
I'm
help.
supposed to pre-tan, but I never do. I'm
What is
really
it?
bad
What's
at that.
pre-tan?
So like expose my skin slowly to the sun, like 20 minutes a day, and like
So you go outside and you're like,
I'm supposed to. I've never done it though, and I should be doing that. Like if I have a vacation planned up or whatever, that's what
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do. And I'm supposed to wear a shit ton of sunscreen, and like I would never wear sunscreen.
What if you buy one of those lamps for like a lizard?
Oh, like the UV.
That's a clamp.
oh, the red ones?
Yeah, and you just clamp it right there so you can just watch TV.
That's a Bart thing to do.
You would actually do that.
Yeah.
If I needed a pre-tan, then I'm gonna fight the sun and I'm gonna get ready for it. That's what I would do.
With your fucking eczema gloves. Someone's like, ugh, I'm good. Hey, Cloud, come here, come here.
Oh, that's for someone else.
Oh,
I don't even need these gloves. This is more of like a fuck you to my dermatologist. Cause this fool.
Yeah, you don't have to get defensive about your gloves.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Like, you like your gloves.
I do like them. I bought them.
Oh, okay. He's all explaining it now. Hey, I don't even need these fucking gloves, all right?
No, cause later Kev's gonna be like, "Can I see your shit?" I'm gonna peel it off. He's gonna be like, "Wait, that's it?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't really even need gloves."
He's already competing with that moment that hasn't happened yet.
That's Bart Jordan. That's the Michael Jordan. Like everything I have to have a vengeance against someone.
Yeah, okay, so you said fuck you to your dermatologist who's trying to help you and treat it?
Well, the way he talked to me, because he was like, "All right, sir."
He's like, "Good
You need to
job."
put this on 4 times a day, not 3, not 2
That's a good
times."
moisturizer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'll put it on 4 times a day." He goes, "Because so many people come in here, and then they don't heal." And then I go, "How many times did you put it on?" And he go, "Oh, really? Only just 2." And I'm like, "No, I'm gonna put on 4." He goes, "Really? You're gonna put on 4?"
Did he not look at you? Obviously, you're a man of dedication, like
I don't know.
consistency. So
And also, I think like I don't even know if he misdiagnosed me because I kept trying to stick my hand in his face, and so he could really take a look. And he was already just walking around. I know what it is. And I'm like, "Do you want to take a closer look?" And he's like, "Nah, I know what it is. I'm gonna write the prescription." So
how annoying.
now I'm gonna be like, "I'm gonna fucking heal in your fucking face and show you that I've been putting it on 4 times."
You know how hard you just wrecked this guy? You just gave him a free ad and told everyone that he cured you.
That's the funny thing. You need to go to your doctor and be like, "And I healed, bro. See this? Nothing. Because I did what you said." Now look at me. All the stuff is gone. So who's the doctor now? You? Okay.
Bart's Yelp review is 1 star and the most glowing review.
This guy actually told me, and I did exactly what he said, and it worked out fine. But the way he talked to me, I didn't appreciate
Could
it.
tell. He didn't think it was gonna work.
tactic. That's why he's such a good doctor.
You didn't even want to look at my hands. I'm like, "Take a look at
Because
them."
basically you showed him an apple and he studied an apple like a million times. He's like, "That's an apple." And you're like, "Do you want to look closer?" He's like, "I'm good."
Trying to show him my feet too, and he was like, "Nah, I don't need to look at it."
Well, Bart, I heard that you have a message for us.
I do have a message because this Off the Record is brought to you by Feels. Do you experience stress or have anxiety or chronic pain, or do you have trouble sleeping at least once a week? I know I do. You're not alone, and many of us do. So what is Feels? Feels is a premium CBD delivered directly to your doorstep, and it naturally helps reduce stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness. I know a lot of people, like our buddy David, he has a hard time sleeping, so people just need to relax. They have too many thoughts going on in their mind, so CBD helps. Place a few drops of Feels under your tongue and feel the difference within minutes. And the thing to remember about CBD is that finding a right dose is important because everyone's dose is different. So leave room to experiment over the course of a week or so, and you may need to take more or less to get the effects that you're after. And what's really cool about this is that they have real human support, because if you're new to CBD, you're like, "Oh, this is some scary stuff." Well, it doesn't have to be. Feels offers a free CBD hotline to help you guide your personal experience, and it works naturally to help you feel better. There's no high, no hangover, or addiction. Join the Feels community to get Feels delivered to your door every single month. You'll save money on every order, and you can pause or cancel at any time.
Exactly. So become a member today by going to feels.com/offtherecord, and you'll get 50% off your first order with free shipping. That's FEALS.com/offtherecord to become a member and get 50% automatically taken off your first order with free shipping. Once again, feels.com/offtherecord.
So if you got that one doctor that's like, "I don't think you can sleep, take this shit," but I slept, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, Bart's been really sexy these days, so yeah, I'm not jealous about anyone else here.
But that's why I want these gloves, because I can heal fast and then hopefully
And get a new shit.
No, I don't want to have like chronic eczema. Like I don't want to like always have to put shit on. That's what I'm really trying to like over deliver.
Basically, it was like, take a shower and moisturize, you dumb fuck. And you were
pretty much.
So can you not get in the pool now?
Oh yeah.
He still gets in the pool.
I haven't gotten in the pool in like a week.
Does it give you a tinge of satisfaction to see him with the gloves on,
For her,
having a pain in the ass? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fuck yeah.
Right? It has
Because
to.
it's like, I've been telling you all this shit. Always. Like he blew out his own eardrum like 2 weeks ago.
How?
Why? Every time I come, there's a new injury. There's a new thing.
And I'm like, motherfucker, I told you.
how did you blow out your eardrum?
Okay, so the eardrum thing. So I've been swimming like nonstop since our pool got finished, right? And then so like like the water makes your earwax go around, whatever. And then so this ear I couldn't hear on my right ear anymore.
Because he has dry what is it?
Wax?
Yeah, dry earwax.
Earwax, yeah.
And I have wet earwax. You're not supposed to use Q-tips, but I grew up in the generation that you use Q-tips to clean your ears. So I still clean my ears. He
You're
goes,
supposed to use them?
No.
I didn't know that.
You're supposed to clean. You shouldn't put anything more than
yeah, because all
fits
it's
in your.
doing, it's like pushing it in more.
Yeah.
So he already doesn't need it. He has like, I've only seen it in Asian markets, but they have like this like hook type thing that you put in there and you just scoop it out because it's dry. Yeah. But he likes to use mine. So all he's really doing is pushing it in there and fucking compacting that shit. Which leads to this fucking
And then so I couldn't
madness.
hear. So I've dealt with this before because I used to swim. So I got this little spray kit where you spray, it's like a squeeze bottle and it shoots like a stream of water in and it dislodges the earwax.
Like a bidet for your ear.
Exactly, yeah. So you squeeze it like this, it goes in and it all falls out. And you get,
Juice your ear.
yeah. And you get a ton of like, you get a ton of nasty shit.
And he
that
wants me
comes
to
out.
see the shit.
Ew!
I would want to see.
Yeah.
So I do
Is it like red? Is it a ball?
Black.
black, it's weird.
Oh.
Knowing you is so disgusting.
That's what I'm saying.
Why me specifically?
I think
Are you hearing yourself?
I think everyone should hug Taika when you see him around because he's a miracle that he's around.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Seriously.
Like the one time I was able to like pull it all together and have sex with Bart.
I'm surprised he can come regularly. And you don't have to get some kind of fucking tool to get him to come.
Yeah, to like clean out the crust that's in there.
Most people have wet cum. Bart has dry cum.
It's black.
Yikes.
Well, anyways, so I cleared this one out, and after I cleared this one out, I'm like, oh shit, like I can hear everything, and I'm like, wait, I think this one's clogged. So it took like 3 squeezes or 3 rounds of squeezes to clear this one out. So I started going here, and after 3 rounds, it still was clogged. So I'm like, fuck this motherfucker, this fool doesn't want to listen.
We go back to the.
So I started squeezing it as fucking hard as I can to get the strongest stream.
My eardrums hurt listening to this story.
All of a sudden, I hear this pop, I get vertigo, and I feel all this liquid drip down the back of my throat and into the back of my neck. And it hurts like shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I text a couple of my Navy SEAL friends, because I'm like, these fools probably popped their eardrums before, because they go scuba all the time. And then I told them the symptoms, and they're like, yep, I think you popped your eardrum because you have vertigo and you can't have balance. But then the pain does go away literally in a second. And it hurts like crazy, and it goes away in a second. And they're like, you just have to let it heal on its own by itself. And then after 2 weeks, if there's a problemo still, then you need surgery.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be swimming, but then this fool would fucking go in the pool.
What the
I was like, fuck that, I'm still swimming, so I just jump in the pool like this, and I'm just swimming.
Well, you should at least get the wax thingy. Like, you know, the little balls of wax.
Oh, right.
Put over your.
Bart is
At least-
reckless. man.
And then he's in the pool and he's taking a picture of himself and sending it to his Navy SEAL friends. Fuck you, motherfuckers! I'm swimming, bitch.
Dude, you're gonna die.
Bart, you are the one that gets hurt, and you're like, I'll show you, buddy.
Yeah. I'll show you my own body.
Literally, that's what he says. He'll say, fuck you, feet. And then he's like, you're gonna be flat footed? Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm gonna run on you extra hard. He broke his fucking toe. And he's like, oh, you wanna be a bitch, toe? You wanna be a bitch? And he did like more shit on his toe.
That was the old Bart. I don't do that anymore.
What do you mean? You're doing it now.
I didn't even know your eardrum healed. It just heals on its own.
Yeah, it
does.
just heals on its own apparently after like 2 weeks, because it's just like a flap, and then it just slowly just heals. But if I think you have like fluids coming out, or if it still really hurts, then you need surgery.
You could get infected.
Did that
Yeah.
taste weird? Did you taste the liquid that
ear
went
water?
down?
I think I was in
Did you
so
drink
much
ear water?
pain, I wasn't really tasting. It just felt like a bunch of like, you know when you're like swimming, and then all of a sudden sometimes water goes up your nose?
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
feels weird. It's like that, but all the way back your throat. And
Because your ears, nose, and throat are connected, right?
yeah.
They have the ear, nose, and throat
ENT doctors.
right? Yeah. My son had really small eardrums when he was a kid, and he had to have eustachian tubes put in his ear because he used to get ear.
that?
So he used to get crazy ear infections over and over and over, like chronic ear infection.
oh, that sucks.
So they had to put little like kind of like stopper, yeah, basically like spacers, stoppers in his ear to like open it up a little bit so that his ear would drain right. So he had to have surgery, and it just fell out one time, and it was funny. Like, it's not funny, but it is funny. when he was a baby, they took him to get a hearing test. And when you're small, they can't say, hey, did you hear it in your right ear or your left ear? So they play sounds, and then you like look to where you heard it.
Okay.
So like sound over here, he'd look, he was super small. Then the sound over here, he'd look, and they had this little monkey playing the drums in front of him, and they played that sound, and he freaked out, and it was the funniest thing ever. He was just like, and I laughed so hard. And I know it wasn't supposed to be funny, but like that was the end of the test. They were like, never mind, we just can't do anything else. Because he'd never seen a monkey playing the drums, and he's just like, yeah, bro, I'm done with this.
He's like, why are they trying to scare me? What the fuck?
He's terrified. It was so funny.
monkey
man.
with the drum is scary.
I know, and the monkey was like, ah.
Especially, with the look.
It was
Don't go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, another funny part of parenthood, seeing little kids see a 9-foot tall mouse, to them, is hilarious. Like, you think Chuck is gonna make them happy, and they just freak out. Like, he comes around the corner, they're like, ah! You think about how small you are and how big that thing probably feels to them? Yeah. It's not cool.
How has that worked as a business?
I have no idea. And low-key, one of my guilty pleasures, Chuck E. Cheese pizza is fun.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You guys all agree?
Yeah.
I love it.
We're not ashamed.
Oh, we're trashing here,
That's
man.
straight facts right there.
There was a time in my life when I was going there every week for somebody's birthday party, and I was like, well, I mean, the pizza
It's bomb.
is solid.
For
Solid
sure. I
pizza.
just wish they would change the carpet. It smells like
Oh
feet.
man,
Ass.
worse.
I used to crave that smell.
What?
Yeah, because like we didn't get to go to Chuck E. Cheese because it was in the next city over, like because Santa Barbara's really, really small, but you could go to Ventura, which is 30 minutes away. So basically, I only went like twice in my life, and like the first time I went, it was like the most magical place ever, and then the second time, I like remembered that smell, and I was like, oh, I wish I could come here all the time.
It's a very specific smell.
Yeah.
It's nationwide. It smells like that consistently. It's like Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, that's their branding.
I honestly,
Spritz it before anyone comes.
Get the Chuck E.
Create their own
the
scent.
trademark smell.
2 years ago, I walked into one just to smell it, and I acted like I was looking for somebody, but I wasn't. I just wanted to smell it real quick.
Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah. Because you can't go in there if you're an adult.
Immediately they're like, oh, white suspicious smell.
No, I was like, you know. And I got the hell out of it. I'm not even kidding. I actually really did
The
that.
fuck?
Yeah.
You never told me that.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's weird.
Creepo.
Were you on your way somewhere else and you
Yeah.
stopped by? Or? Okay. You didn't just say, oh man, it's Chuck E. Cheese.
That's true. That is very weird.
You do look like a dad that lost his kid.
Thank you.
Or stole one.
When you were like 19.